like to welcome all our guests.
Congratulate all award recipients and welcome their guests who are here to join us today. I would also like to acknowledge all those who were nominated this year for the Ontario Hockey Association Awards. I know they represent the qualities of all who participate in the game. On behalf of the Ontario Hockey Association, I would like to thank the Hockey Hall of Fame for their assistance in making this awards event memorable for everyone. What an incredible place to recognize talent, commitment, and contribution to the game. Whether you're a huge hockey fan or not, the Hockey Hall of Fame is a place to visit. The Hockey Hall of Fame is a museum and a Hall of Fame dedicated to the history of ice hockey, with many exhibits and about players, teams, National Hockey League records, trophies, including the permanent home of the Stanley Cup. A vast collection of hockey memorabilia, including famous gear and interactive games for everybody to take part. Home of hockey's greatest players around the globe, male and female. With a great history and dedication to our amateur hockey also. So please, if you did not beforehand, stay after the awards ceremony and enjoy everything there is to see and do here at the Hockey Hall of Fame. For me, every time I come, it's a hockey adventure. I especially love the great hall on the 3rd floor, where I can see all my hockey heroes enshrined. Let's get to our master of ceremonies. Today, Steve is a very good friend of the Ontario Hockey Association. He brings his encyclopedia of hockey knowledge along with his infectious passion for the game every time he gets to talk with people about the game. Throughout his 27-year career in sports, he has covered numerous sporting events, including the Stanley Cup, the NHL trade deadline, draft day, the NBA, the Winter Olympics in Vancouver, and the proud voice of the Spangler Cup. Steve was rewarded for his outstanding contribution to the world of sports with a Gemini Award nomination for Best Sportscaster Anchor. Steve currently hosts his own very popular and critically acclaimed show on Sirius XM Channel 91, NHL Network radio called NHL Game Day. It could be called Steve's Game Day. Steve is a graduate of Ryerson University Radio and Television Arts program and a native of Toronto. So with nothing more to say, let me welcome Mr. Steve Koulis.
Thank you, Terry. Good to see you. Thanks very much. Thanks again, everybody, for the 5th straight year of a so-so welcome. The difference is, compared to last year, I know everyone was up late last night watching Game 7, so a big hand to the Pittsburgh Penguins for going back to the Stanley. Before this year, I would say this sounds like an Air Canada Centre crowd, but actually the Air Canada Centre was actually loud during the playoffs this year, and we think for many years to come. Show of hands by applause. Who's cheering for Nashville in the Cup Final this year? Nashville. And thank you, remember, James Neal, through the association. He'll bring the cup to Whitby, let's hope. Pittsburgh fans in here, Pittsburgh. Oh boy. Okay, it's a quiet crowd, but I promise to get things riled up. I'm Steve Koulis. You've watched me. There's the subway. You've watched me on television for 20 years. Listened to me on the radio. Spangler Cup on TSN. I'm the face and the voice of the Spangler Cup. Everybody has TSN here, right? TSN, right? You heard the Sirius XM stuff. Channel 91, NHL Game Day. Phoned in 6 today, so it's okay. They're not going to miss me. Everyone here of Sirius XM. Does anyone not have it? Not have Sirius XM? What? You're listening to AM radio? What's going on? Music of your life here? Let's go. Here's what I'm going to do. You guys look like good people. You're way quieter and way more dull than the group last year, but I think overall you're better looking. So when you leave for the next 5 days, I'm going to give you free Sirius XM. And here's what we'll do, Mark. One of the award winners, we'll get them on the show next week, Monday or Tuesday. Eh? Is that a pretty good idea? Does that sound good? Will that get you woken up? Make some noise? We're not calling Guinness for the decibel meter here today, but don't worry, we'll figure things out. We're all here today. Why? Because we love hockey. I love this place. I've been here. We all went down to the CNE when the Hockey Hall of Fame was down here. This is the most visited of all the halls. So football, basketball, baseball, take that, because this hall and this spot is more visited than all those American halls combined. We are on Facebook Live. Hello, Facebook Live. Good to see you, where you can rewatch some of this event and steal maybe some of my best jokes. I'm here having gone through the program via Vaughan to Ryerson, where I took broadcasting, and the rest, as they say, is history. When you're 5'7", 145 pounds, it's tough to be in the NHL. However, Terry, if I started today, I could have been Johnny Goodrow, if I had the hands, the feet, and everything else. So I'm excited to be here, and let me just tell you this. We hope, talking about Pittsburgh and Nashville, that someone or others in here, because since we've done this program, there are a lot of greatness in hockey that's gone through this room and through all these associations. We hope that someone or a few of you in here will play in the NHL, one day get to be an NHL player and sip from the Stanley Cup. But remember, even when your playing days are over, your hockey career is not. You can give something back by being an executive, being a trainer, being a referee, being a coach, and most importantly for those of us who are, be a parent in the game. So think about that, remember that. Let's begin the program to the Batmobile. Here we go. Usually they clap at that point, but anyway, here we go. Note to self, alcohol next year. Okay, here we go. All right, simply put, ladies and gentlemen, without these people, there is no game. The better they do, the less we notice them. They have got the toughest job in sports. They are pros, first class, and ladies and gentlemen, we know critical to our sports success. I'd like to introduce Gary Maroney, OHA Vice Chairman for the OHA Officials Awards.
Thank you and good afternoon. I don't know if this is on or not. It didn't seem to be where I was sitting over there, but thank you and welcome to everybody. And if you want to boo the referees, you get a chance to do it now. Apart from that, you can't do it later on as the time goes on. I have the opportunity to present the awards to the officials this year, and we have 3 awards. Number 1, we have the Top Prospects Linesman, and that goes to a gentleman by the name of Connor Roskovich. Connor is 22 years of age and began officiating with us in 2013. After playing hockey over a 4-year period in Hamilton, Oakville, North York, and Burlington in the OJHL, along with Welland and Sarnia in the GOJHL, Connor joined the OHA officiating staff in 2016 as a linesman. He was recruited out of the Don Koharski officiating camp and was offered a linesman position in 2016. He was also offered a tryout for the Ontario Hockey League officiating staff as a result of the Koharski camp. As a former player, his skating abilities, his commitment to fitness, his hockey instincts were recognized by OHA officiating managers as a recruit who could do it all in his first year. As such, he worked all levels of OHA hockey in the regular season, including the Ontario University Association, which is the university hockey. He also had a great playoff run working during the GOJHL Sutherland Cup playoffs, the OJHL Buckland Cup playoffs, and the Allen Cup hockey semifinals, which is quite an accomplishment for a first-year linesman. He tells us that his favorite hockey memory was playing for the Sarnia Legionnaires during the last year of his junior hockey career. Joining Connor today is his mother Terry, his dad Ron, and his sister Cassidy. Please welcome Connor Roskovich.
Keep going.
Our second award goes to a gentleman by the name of Chris Chapman, 24 years of age, and began officiating in 2008 after playing in the GOJHL Midwestern Conference for Waterloo, Cambridge, and Listowel. Chris joined the OHA officiating staff in 2014 as a linesman, and in 2016 was promoted to the position of referee. He worked the GOJHL and the PJHL games throughout the season and was selected to work in the PJHL Yuck Division Finals. When he was working as a linesman, his skating skills and his hockey instincts as a former OHA Junior A player were recognized as assets that would be best utilized as a referee. He was selected to work in 2015 as a linesman, as a position he continues to maintain along with his duties as a referee in the OHA. Originally from Stratford, Chris now lives in London, Ontario, where he's graduated from Western University. He's currently employed by the accounting firm of Marcus and Associates in London. And unfortunately, Chris can't be with us here today because he is away on business. So we will accept the award on his behalf and offer our congratulations to him personally. We have a brand new award this year, and it's called the Award of Excellence. The OHA is pleased to award Ken Cornelius the very first OHA Officiating Award of Excellence. A most deserving recipient, Ken of Ajax, Ontario, at 53 years of age, is the longest serving linesman in the Ontario Hockey Association with 29 years of service. Ken joined the staff in 1988, but his roots in officiating go back to 1980 when he started working in the Oshawa Church Hockey League and the Ontario Minor Hockey Association. He then attended an OHA tryout clinic in 1988, and the rest, they say, is history. Over the years, Ken has officiated many provincial championships, along with the midget AAA Air Canada TELUS Cup. He has always stayed true to his roots and continues to assist in the development of minor hockey officials in Ajax. His mentorship is also carried over to his peers in the OHA as he works with developing new officials who have come to rely on his experience and guidance. Always willing to work games anywhere, anytime, Ken is an example of the commitment and dedication it takes to be an official. Beyond his on-ice ability, his commitment to a high level of fitness is an example for all, as shown by his training for the Ironman Triathlon, the sixth of which he will be running this August. His favorite hockey memory is working the All-Ontario Junior C Game 7 in Clarington with Daryl Dawson and Derek Hamel. Derek Hamel, presently an NHL linesman. Ken, a very popular official amongst his peers, is married to Lisa with two daughters, Jessica and Emily Sue. Also joining him today is his father, Bill. Ken is a long time of the employee of the Kawartha Pine Ridge School Board, where he works with special needs kids in elementary school. Please join me in congratulating Ken on this prestigious.
They are the lifeblood of every hockey team. The fans hardly see them, and the players, of course, always need them. They make players better, healthier, safer, and many times stronger. Simply put, we are lucky to have them around. I'd like to introduce OHA Director Arnie Lawler to present the OHA Trainer of the Year Award.
Good afternoon. The trainers, way back in my day, used to be a guy at the end of the bench with a towel around his neck. Now, trainers are highly medical trained people. We have 163 teams in the OHA, and this trainer is the best of the best. Sarah Dittmeyer has been with the OJHL Trenton Golden Hawks for 4 seasons and is the Golden Hawks head therapist and fitness and conditioning coach. This past year, Sarah was named OJHL Trainer of the Year after being named runner-up for the award the previous 2 seasons. Sarah graduated from Brock University in 2011 with Bachelor of Kinesiology, and in 2013 she added a Master of Arts Applied Health Science. In 2013, she was also named the recipient of the Tom Kearney Athletic Therapy Award at Brock. Sarah has been one of the organizers and dryland instructors for the Trenton Golden Hawks Hockey School since 2014 and assists with many of Trenton's charitable initiatives. She is also co-director of the organizing committee for the 217 Dudley Hewitt Cup hosted by the Trenton Golden Hawks. As owner of Sarah Dittmar's Sports Performance since 2014, she works with her clients to achieve fitness goals and therapeutic treat acute and chronic injuries to help local athletes in their pursuit of excellence. It gives me great pleasure to present the Trainer of the Year Award to Sarah Dittmars of the Trenton Golden Hawks Hockey Club. Congratulations, Sarah, and thank you for your many years of hard work, personal sacrifices, and dedication to the Ontario Hockey Association.
During Sarah's tenure, Trenton has won 3 consecutive East Division titles as well as back-to-back Northeast Conference regular season championships, and she was part of the club's 2015-2016 OJHL Dudley Hewitt Cup victories. A big hand for Sarah. They give you a kick in the butt when it's necessary and a pat on the back, sometimes too rarely, when it is actually deserved. They are strategic ice generals, part-time psychologists, teachers, and father figures. I'd like to call upon Sean McKelvey to introduce the Coach of the Year. He's the OHA Director. Come on up.
Thank you, Steve, and good afternoon. Jason Brooks was named head coach of the GOJHL's Listowel Cyclones before the start of the 2014-2015 season. This past season, Brooks coached the Cyclones to the GOJHL Midwestern Conference regular season title and the Midwestern Conference Championship, earning them the 2017 Cherry Cup. The year before Brooks joined the Cyclones, they had won only 16 games. But under Brooks' leadership, the Cyclones' win total increased every year since. From 21 wins in 2014-15 to 33 wins in 15-16 to 40 wins in 16-17, which happens to be a new Listowel Cyclones franchise record for most regular season wins in a season. With a record This past season, the Listowel Cyclones finished first in the Midwestern Conference with a record of 40 wins, 7 losses, 1 tie, and 2 overtime losses, for a total of 83 points. Tied for second overall in the entire GOJHL with the St. Catharines Falcons. Brooks Club also was the second least penalized team in the GOJHL. I am honored to present the OHA Coach of the Year Award to Mr. Jason Brooks of the Listowel Cyclones Hockey Club.
As Jason makes his way on stage, along with his coaching duties with the Cyclones, he's also a mentor for all coaches in the area's minor hockey region. He played in the OHA for advancing to the Ontario Hockey League, where he played for the 67s, the London Knights, and then was involved as a coach, assistant coach, and a manager as well. Congratulations to Jason Brooks. We move on to our Player of the Year categories. In each of the categories in the Ontario Hockey Association, one player is nominated to represent their league in the quest for OHA Player of the Year. Each nominee has been adjudicated through resumes submitted to an independent selection committee as it relates to their on-ice and off-ice activities. That's why you have to keep that stuff off Snapchat and Facebook just in case. From the nomination, the selection committee chooses a player from each category for OHA Player of the Year. They will receive an OHA Player of the Year certificate, a $1,000 bursary towards their educational expenses, and a Bauer prize pack. I'd like to introduce OHA Director Jeff Beattie to present, beginning with the Junior C Player of the Year. Jeff?
Thanks, Steve. Welcome, everyone. This is an honor for me to present this award because it's kind of my hometown, as well as both my kids played for this team, and I know the young man getting it, and he's quite a young man. He's a native of Thamesville, Ontario. Dylan Liberty wrapped up his final junior hockey season with the Dresden Junior Kings in style. The 21-year-old team captain of the Kings was the leading scorer in the PJHL Stobbs division with 77 points in 38 games. His 45-goal total was second highest in the entire PGHL, with only one goal separating him from Dorchester's Derek Tedoschuk and Stainer's Ben Hughes, both tied with 46 goals apiece. Libs, as he's known by his teammates, family, and friends, got off to a flying start with 7 goals and 7 assists in the Kings' first 5 games of the season, where he was named Player of the Month for September in the Stobbs division. By the end of the season, Dylan had amassed 45 goals, 32 assists, and was named the most valuable player for the Stobbs division. His 77-point total placed him 6th overall in the entire PJHL for the 2016-17 season. Dylan was the runner-up for 2016 Chatham-Kent Male Athlete of the Year, as presented by the Chatham-Kent Sports Network. He is currently working full-time at Fastenal Canada. He is actively involved in the community, a volunteer with local hockey camps, and he assists in raising money for breast cancer. Please help me welcome to the stage the 2016-17 OHA Junior C Player of the Year, Dylan Liberty from the Dresden Junior Kings Hockey Club.
Congratulations again to Dylan, Junior C Player of the Year. We move on to the Junior B Player of the Year award. I'd like to call upon OHA Director Danny Gibson to present this award. Danny?
Thanks, Steve. Welcome, everybody, and congratulations to all today's award winners. Jonathan Reinhardt has been the backbone for the Bauer Sugar Kings for the past 4 seasons. Reinhardt, who just turned 21 in April, is the Sugar Kings' career goaltending leader in games of 107, minutes played 6,256, wins 78, goals against 2.40. He also holds the Sugar Kings single season record in shutouts of 5, wins 30, a goals against average of 250. This past season, he posted a record of 30 wins, 7 losses, and only 1 tie, with a goals against average of 231 and a save percentage of .931. This earned him the Midwestern Conference First Team All-Star goaltender, as well as he was named the conference's most valuable player. Although Elmira fell short of winning the Midwest Conference Championship and hosting the Cherry Cup this year, they claimed the GOJHL wildcard spot, where Reinhardt and his teammates knocked out the three-time defending Sutherland Cup champions in the Sutherland Cup semifinals to reach the finals against the London Nationals. Reinhardt's play in the playoffs is a huge reason they have won the 2017 Sutherland Cup. In 27 games in this year's playoffs, he tallied an 18 win, 9 losses, and 2 shutouts. He had a 2.34 goals against average and a .935 save percentage. I witnessed some of his performances during the playoffs, and this award is well deserved. Ladies and gentlemen, the OHA Junior B Player of the Year, Jonathan Reinhardt.
Jonathan is currently attending Conestoga College for accounting, but he's committed to the University of Windsor to play for the Lancers next season and take business administration. You heard the numbers there. What a season, what a campaign, what a save percentage. Congratulations to our junior team. I'd like to introduce OHA Director Bob Farrow and OJHL Commissioner Marty Savoy to present the OHA Junior A Player of the Year Award. Console. Pardon me?
Marty will join him for the photo.
Marty will join him for the photo. Here we go.
Jack Jacomb from Caledon, Ontario, had a remarkable year for the OJHL Georgetown Raiders. The 18-year-old forward led Georgetown in virtually every offensive statistics category, while topping all OJHL scorers with 57 assists, 91 points, in 53 games to go along with 34 goals. He also led the OJHL in playoff scoring with 24 points in 22 games, helping the Raiders win the 2017 OJHL Championship for the Frank L. Buckland Trophy. For his exceptional playoff performance, Jacomb was also awarded the Brent Lads Trophy as the 2016-2017 Playoff Most Valuable Player. Please welcome the 2016-2017 Junior A Player of the Year, Jack Jacomb.
One for the little guys, right, Jack? Congratulations. Part of our theme here today is he poses for pictures. OJHL regular season playoff MVP, leading scorer in both the regular season and the playoffs. OJHL first All-Star team, member of Team Howard Chuck 2016 Eastern Canada Cup All-Star Challenge. Last year, OJHL Rookie of the Year and committed to Clarkson University for the 2017-2018 season. Congratulations again to Jack. We go to C, B, and A. We move along now to Bob Habkirk, A, CH Convener, to present the OHA Senior Player of the Year Award. Bob?
Always be fair. Chris Reese, Thorold Athletics. Complete the second full season this year with Thorold Athletics as their top scorer and led the Allen Cup Hockey League with 11 goals, 29 assists for 40 points in 23 games. Reese more than doubled this point total from the previous season and was named the ACH Most Valuable Player for 16-17 season. That wasn't the only league hardware that Mr. Reese earned. Last season he was also named the league's most gentlemanly player with only 6 penalty minutes during the season. Reese's previous number 9, has been retired by the Thorold Blackhawks after playing for the team for 5 years and winning the Sutherland Cup in 2005. And after finishing his junior career with the Blackhawks, Reese moved on to Mercyhurst College in the NCAA Atlantic Hockey Conference, where he played 4 years for the Lakers. In 2008, Reese was named to the Atlantic Hockey Conference All-Tournament team. In case anybody in this room, this is a little off script, in case anybody in this room doesn't think there's life after junior hockey, there's lots of it, believe me. If you don't make the NHL, there's lots of places to play. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2016-17 OHA Senior Hockey Player of the Year, Chris Reese.
Chris works for Front Row Sports and owns Performax Hockey, where he offers lessons to skaters of all ages and skill levels. His personal highlight this past season was finishing in 3rd place after that 1-8 start, and his favorite moment in hockey was winning the Sutherland Cup when he did so with the Blackhawks. Chris, our Senior A Player of the Year. The program has many different tones to it. Now we take a bit more of a serious tone for 2 very important awards. The B.J. Monroe Award. The Ontario Hockey Association holds in high regard a very special award given annually to the top professional prospect in our program. The B.J. Monroe Memorial Award was donated to the association by the Monroe family in memory and honor of their late son B.J., who was a member of the Cobourg Cougars Hockey Club. B.J. was taken from us suddenly in a car accident during the 93-94 playoffs. B.J. was a talented young man who came to the rink every night ready to play. His commitment to the team, his teammates, earned him the respect of all those who knew him. At the time of his death, B.J. was ranked as an underage player in the 2nd round of the OHL draft. It is fitting, therefore, that the award is presented to an individual who falls within the same consideration each and every season. Past winners of the award have included names that you're very familiar with: Mike Camilleri, Nathan Horton, Brandon Peary, and most recently, Jake Wallman, selected in the 3rd round, 82nd overall by the St. Louis Blues in last year's NHL draft. I'd like to welcome, to present the B.J. Monroe Memorial Award, Bill, Brandy, and Lucy Monroe. And the winner of this year's award is Nick Campoli from Etobicoke, Ontario. He recently completed his 2nd season with the York Rangers of the OJHL, 18 years of age, had an outstanding season, which didn't begin until November the 27th as he makes his way on stage.
Congratulations. Part of the tradition. Thanks very much.
He was injured because of off-season surgery, and his first game back, bang, began with 2 assists. The more Campoli played this season, the higher his stock rose in the NHL Central Scouting rankings. He was listed at 111 midterm. He's now listed at 73rd among North American skaters going into the draft in Chicago, which is less than a month away. I'll be there, and I hope to see Nick there, drafted high. Dan Marr, director of NHL Central Scouting, described him as a skilled offensive center, strong skater with deceptive speed and quickness. Campoli has very good offensive hockey sense and vision, smarts, and anticipation. The winner of this year's B.J. Monroe Memorial Award, Nick Campoli. Congratulations In 2009, the Ontario Hockey Association lost a member of its family in what would shake the hockey world. As young Donald Sanderson of the Whitby Dunlop Senior A Hockey Club suffered a major head injury in a December game and lost his life nearly a month later. The Donald Sanderson Memorial Award is given out on an annual basis to a player in the OHA who best exemplifies the 4 Ds that were evident in Donald's life: dedication, desire, discipline, and deportment. The winner of this prestigious award must exercise a high degree of educational standard, as they must be enrolled in either college or university. The award also provides a $1,000 bursary from the OHA. Please help me in welcoming Donald's mother, Donna Sanderson, to the stage.
Of the Buckhorn, Ontario area. He wrapped up his 6 years of junior hockey. He was with the PGHL Lakefield Chiefs, and he did it in fine fashion. Oosting was the Chiefs team captain this past season, and he helped lead his team to a first place regular season finish in the PJHL's OR division, formerly the Central Ontario Junior C Hockey League, and an OR Division championship in the playoffs before dropping the PGHL East Conference Championship to the Port Hope Panthers. A valiant effort. Oosting finished the regular season with 24 goals and 32 assists for 56 points in 40 games for the Chiefs, the 4th highest points total in the OR Division. For his efforts, he was named the OR Division's Player of the Month for December, and was named the division's most valuable player at the end of the season. Oosting had a remarkable career with the Lakefield Chiefs. He was the first player in Chiefs history to record 100 regular season goals, 300 career points, and tallied the most points in the last 10 years in the OR division. He finished his 6-year junior career with 145 goals, 194 assists, for 339 points in 323 regular season and playoff games. Pretty impressive numbers. And his impressive numbers extend into his education, as he's a Trent University student majoring in chemistry who maintains a 90% average, so definitely focused on the 4 Ds in the rest of his life. Please welcome to the stage this year the recipient of the Donald Sanderson Award from the Lakefield Chiefs, Eric Oosting.
As Eric poses for pictures, it's nice to see Gail, Donna's mom, in attendance, here again today. During his years with the Chiefs, Eric was active in the community, helping run the Minor Hockey Association practices, organized workshops and sponsorships, also involved in the Santa Claus parades. More than just a hockey player, all-around student and good guy. Congratulations again. We move on now to our top prospect category, and I would like to introduce Mark Ellis, OHA Executive Director, and Commissioner Marty Savoy to the stage now as we present the Top Prospects Awards. The OHA recognizes the top 6 players in the association as seen to move on to pro hockey. The OHA essentially names its first all-star team, 1 player per position. This year's group of players, we do believe, will make their mark in the game of hockey. We do begin. Top prospect goaltender, Hunter Jones, Stouffville Spirits. Hunter completed his rookie season, 16 years of age, and finished with a record of 7-7, 1 shutout, a goals against average of 2.74, and a .917 save percentage. Impressive numbers considering he doesn't turn 17 until September. He also participated In the World Under 17 for Team Canada, and the World Junior A Challenge for Team Canada East, capturing a silver medal. Hunter Jones, top prospect goaltender. We move along to our first top prospect defenseman from the Burlington Cougars, Joey Burke-O'Peck. Come on down, Joey. He opened a lot of eyes this year with his stellar play. Turns 18, he did in February. 6'1" blue liner, strong on the blue line for the Cougars. Second best record in the Southwest Conference this year. A member of Team Oates and the 2016 Eastern Canada Cup All-Star Challenge, Team East, and the 2017 Top Prospects game. Was ranked 217 North American skaters going into the NHL draft. Congratulations to Joey, one of our top prospects. Second top prospect defenseman, Oakville Blades, Matthew Kellenberger. Where's Matthew? Matthew from Toronto had a very successful full season with the Oakville Blades, 10 goals, 18 assists for 28 points this year. Ranked 156 North American skaters at the midterm rankings, all the way up to 74th right now. So projected third round pick in the upcoming draft. All prospects, OJHL this year, and a member of Team Coffee at the Eastern Canada Cup. Congratulations, second top prospect defenseman. There he is. Crank the music up even louder when they come out here. We gotta get these guys going here before the pops start rolling. All right, we move along now to our first top prospect forward award, St. Michael's Buzzers. Isn't that name just fun to pronounce? Hey, haven't called your name yet. Finn Evans, everybody. 6'2", completed his second season with the club. Ryan, good to see you. Share the height. 54 points, ranked him 5th on the team, 22 goals, third best. Turns 18 in August. OJHL first team prospect this past year. 129th among North American skaters. The midterm rankings, 26 spots higher by the final rankings. A member of Team Canada East of the 2016 World Junior A Challenge, Finn Evans, everybody. There we go. Second top prospect forward from the Burlington Cougars via Yekaterinburg. Say that 5 times fast. Philip Laguna. Come on down, Philip. Philip Laguna, Burlington Cougars, completed his second season in the OJHL, nearly doubling his production from his rookie campaign. He'd like to thank his recent coaches, Mark and Kirby, for everything they've done, his dad while living in Russia, and his brother for helping him the transition to coming to Canada, Eastern Canada Cup All-Star Challenge, Team East, and all that jazz. Congratulations, Phil. Third top prospect forward from the Oakville Blades, Bryce Misley. Where's Bryce? Come on down. Congratulations. From Calgary, Alberta, 39 points in 53 games as a 16-year-old this year. A very successful campaign, finishing up at 17. Congratulations. As he poses for pictures and we crank up the music, he finished his third season with 62 points in 46 games. There we go. Misley was a member of Team Canada East in the 2016 World Junior A Challenge, was on Team Howard Chuck Eastern Canada Cup All-Star Challenge, and a member of Team East in 2017 CHL Cup Prospects game. Congratulations. And remember, we're going to pose for pictures here, and we've got food in the SO Theater just across the hall. Once again, on behalf of all the award winners today, now that you're finally riled up, a big hand for everyone involved in all of OHA hockey and everyone here today. So that's great. I wish it was 12 o'clock again, right? We started the whole thing again. I'd like to call upon this guy right here, Mr. Mark Ellis, Executive Director, with what we call at this portion of the program, his final thoughts. Hello, Mark.
Thanks, Steve. Again, thanks everyone for coming today. We always enjoy our time here at the Hall of Fame. As the association, it's our 10th year here at the Hall of Fame, so it's been a great transition to the Hall, and we'll continue to come back each year. It's great to see everyone and all the families that have come out to support their players and their award winners once more. We know it's a huge undertaking from the time they're this big to the time they're this big. You know, all the parents and family members, again, thanks so much for taking the kids to the rink all those years, and hopefully it'll pay off for the players that are draft eligible this year, and even moving forward into those other opportunities like Steve mentioned in officiating and training. You see this, the type of people that we have in our coaching program as well. We have fantastic people in the OHA that give their time back to the players, and we're lucky to have all those players, and you can see by the people that were recipients today just how lucky we are. So I just wanted to say a couple thank yous as well. A big thanks to Steve for coming out and helping us again. We really appreciate it. Contract negotiations. Also thank Marty Savoy and Chuck Williams for attending today, as well as a big, huge thank you to the board of directors, the presenters, and Donna and the Monroes for coming out as well. Huge thank you to you guys for stepping up here. Sometimes an uncomfortable position speaking in front of a microphone, but you all did a great job, so thank you very much. Huge thank you to our staff. I get the pleasure to work with them on a daily basis, and they do an absolutely fantastic job. So Scott, Annette, Wendy that are here today, along with Chris McLaughlin, who's also here to join us today. Thank you so much for all the efforts you guys put into making the awards run seamless as usual. So thanks again. A huge thank you to our selection committee. You know, the award winners that we see here today on stage, there's also guys that are right up there with you that are you know, good as good as you are or close to. So we have some great players and great people in the association, and it's always a tough decision for that committee. So thank you to Terry Lynch, who opened up the program, Bob Farrow, Jeff Beattie, Scott Stevens, one of our staff members, and also our president, Karen Phibbs, for all their deliberation in the selection process. A huge thank you as well to our technical help. Without all the photos being taken by the guys from OGHL Images, Tim and Andy, and then along with Roland, who's doing our streaming on Facebook today from ArtPro. Thank you to you guys for assisting us on an annual basis. We really do appreciate it. Again, like what you were probably advised earlier today, all the photos that have been taken today, as well as the video, we will be doing a highlight video. And then again, we will be sending you a full link to the OGHL website with free access to all the photos. So you'll have access to all the photos that took place during the presentation. And then also what we do is we'll now ask all the award winners to stay back, because we'll do a large group photo. And then we also do some individual photos as well with your trophy, so we get a nice tight shot of you with your award. And then we'll also do family photos as well, so then you'll have that for your own archives, because most of our pictures now are on computers. So, and again, lastly, the Hockey Hall of Fame for all they've done. Again, for the 10 years, it's a great place to come. We really enjoy it. There's always something new you're going to find here, so it's great. And again, there is going to be lunch served across at the Tim Hortons Theater. That's for everyone as well, and we you know, go over, grab a sandwich, grab a drink, have some good social time. I know everyone's going to want to try to get out of here before traffic, so I won't keep you much longer. But again, thank you so much, and this is the conclusion of the presentation, so thank you very much.